During Christmas dinner, my uncle looked at my kids and said, "Weird how none of them look like their real father." The entire table went silent except for my 8-year-old daughter asking if she could have more mashed potatoes. I froze with my fork halfway to my mouth while my husband David's face drained of all color. "What do you mean, Ray?" David asked slowly, setting down his wine glass with shaking hands. My uncle's eyes locked onto mine with this smug expression I'd never seen before. "Come on, Beth, look at those kids. Dark hair, brown eyes, olive skin. David's blonde and blue-eyed." He gestured toward my 3 children like he was presenting evidence in court. My mother cleared her throat loudly and started collecting plates, but Ray wasn't finished. I stood up so fast my chair scraped against the hardwood floor. "Ray, what exactly are you trying to say about my children?" My voice came out sharper than I intended, and my 6-year-old son looked up from his coloring book with worried eyes. Ray leaned back in his chair with his arms crossed, clearly enjoying the chaos he'd created. "I'm saying what everyone's been thinking for years. Those kids don't look like David. They look like that construction guy who used to work at your house." My heart stopped beating for a full second. The construction project from 9 years ago, before my youngest was born. David's jaw clenched as he connected the timeline in his head. My sister grabbed my arm and whispered that we should take this conversation somewhere else. But Ray was already pulling out his phone. "I've got pictures from the Christmas party 4 years ago. Look at little Tommy next to his dad and tell me you don't see it." He started scrolling through photos, while my children sat there absorbing every toxic word. I snatched the phone from his hand, the side-by-side comparison he'd apparently been planning for years. Tommy did look different from David, but he looked exactly like my father, who died before Ray could poison him with these lies. The resemblance was striking now that I was looking for it. David stood up abruptly and announced he needed air, walking out the back door without looking at me or the kids. My mother finally found her voice and told Ray he needed to leave immediately, but the damage was already done. My youngest daughter started crying because she didn't understand why Daddy looked upset and why Uncle Ray was being mean. I gathered my children and told them we were going home early, trying to keep my voice steady while my world crumbled.